Hello, shining ones. Megas here. So today we're going to talk about two keys. And one key is perception, is vision. The second key is peace. And when you hold both of these keys, your whole world changes. It's so beautiful. So we're going to be going through A Course in Miracles, lesson 33 and 34. And at the end of this, we're going to do something special. Maybe there's no one in your life that can help you, maybe with something you're struggling with internally. And your inner vision, it affects your outer world, right? If your inner vision, well, it can bring you peace or not peace. And so I want to help you with that. Maybe if you've encountered something, maybe you're out and someone was rude to you and you just need to talk about it, or maybe you're going through something and you can't find that peace. I want to help you with that. So I want you to go to the comments at the end of this and tell me what you're struggling with. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you my 2 cents and try to walk you through it. But I'm also going to ask Sohana on your individual situation, her guidance. And my friends, I promise you that changes everything. And so stay to the end of that. We're going to do that. And I also want to talk about, we were talking about the other day about quitting YouTube. And I think that's something very important that we need to talk about. But this is everything, guys. When I came across this, I was just thinking of you guys. Because 33 says, there is another way of looking at the world. I want you to think about that. There is another way of looking at the world. You know, ego gives us the filter of fear, judgment, scarcity, but the Holy Spirit offers a filter of unity and forgiveness and truth. And so we want to be thinking, speaking, living through the Holy Spirit, not through wrong filters, wrong ideas. And my friends, especially as a young man, this has tripped me up when I was a young man. Let me put it that way. It tripped me up so much because I would think maybe someone was disrespecting me, and they weren't even. I mean, 99% of the time, my whole day would be ruined just because I thought something. I thought they're making fun of me. I thought they're disrespecting me. I thought, just wrong perceptions. And, there was a small chance they even noticed me at all. That if I heard them laughing, they were a joke amongst themselves and I had nothing to do with it. But I would take it as they're laughing at me, they're mocking me, and it would ruin my whole day and my perception and the way I viewed the world. Can anyone else relate with this? Or are you thinking, oh, Megas, But I didn't have anyone to talk it out with that could reason me through it and give me peace, give me a beautiful life. Because in truth, my friends, the only thing that's real is the perfect creator's perfect idea, Asha. And it's available, right? Heaven on earth is available right now. And as we change our perceptions, our outside world will begin to change. And do you know what? No matter what's going on outside of you, you might be in a situation right now where there are actual bad things going on outside, right? But you can instantly, right now, even if you can't change the outside circumstance, you can right now change the inside. You can hold that peace no matter what's going on outside. You can live in that love instead of fear. And my friends, I don't know exactly what takes place, but I know it takes place. As you begin to hold those frequencies of love, it changes the world. I don't know how, but it does it. We don't have to understand all the mechanisms, but just to know it works. Patanjali said it so beautifully. He said that our perceptions create a reality. You can have heaven on earth or hell on earth just by your thoughts and thinking and your perceptions of who God is, who you are, what people are, what life is. My friends, and as you start getting better ideas that we call Asha here, the world begins to be beautiful. Let's keep going with this, and then we'll get into individual situations. So lesson 34 now says, I could see peace instead of this. I could see peace instead of this. So 33, there's another way at looking at the world. That can set someone free right there. And then I could see peace. It's an option. It's not a must or you should, but you could if you choose to. It's available. Isn't that beautiful? You know, can I give you a couple examples of myself? And then I'm going to ask you to go to the comments and tell me maybe something you're fighting with. You need help just to walk through it. And I want to do that for you. And it kind of goes into what we were talking about earlier about quitting YouTube and all that, if you remember from a couple days ago. So I'm very sensitive. If you guys have been on here for these last 10 years, you're not shocked. But matter of fact, I'll give you a perfect example. I was out riding my dirt bike yesterday. Went up, I'm just ripping, right? Sliding, jumping, climbing, just a badass day on my dirt bike. And I get to the top of this vista and I could just see forever. And the way the sun was and the clouds and the trees. And my friends, I started to get emotional. I felt Asha. I felt beauty. I felt love. I felt gratitude. I felt life. My friends, and I started to get a little misty-eyed. And I hear I'm trying to be a tough motorcycle rider. And I'm just so moved by the colors, the scent, the wind, the sounds, the birds. It was just overwhelming my senses. Now, when you're real sensitive like that, it can also, you're sensitive to how others interact with you. You can sense their energy, negativity also. You can be very sensitive to it. And it can put you into kind of a downward spiral. Someone can say something that maybe appeared rude, might not even have been, but you'll run it over in your mind over and over again. What did they mean by that? And you're trying to, have you ever done this? You're trying to break it down. Were they being cruel to me? Were they, and you can drive yourself crazy. This is a great time, my friends, to start implementing this. I can make a choice right now to see it differently, right? There's a good chance they weren't even meaning anything rude towards me. It could have had nothing to do with me. It could have just been a slip of the tongue. They're trying to be funny, or maybe they're uncomfortable trying to kick up a conversation and said it wrong or whatever. You can start reframing it. And then, do you know what? If they were absolutely rude, you can still reframe it. You can think, God bless them. How sad that that's how they're living right now. I want better for them. Good spirit, Asha, let their heart be changed. I don't know what they went through when they were younger that would make them like this. Maybe they were abused. Maybe they were spoken to harshly like that. And it's a survival technique. They're trying to just survive themselves mentally in this world. And start giving them love. And you're going to start reframing it, my friends. A thing I've learned a few years ago that changed my life, and I promise you, if you'll implement this, it will change everything, is when I go out, I take my eyes off myself, and I think, how can I love whoever I come in contact with today? Not worried about, do they think I'm cool? Do they think I'm a fool? Are they laughing at me? Are they being rude to me? Are they disrespecting me? I don't care. How can I love you? How can I give you a smile, a kind word? And, and if I don't get it back, that's fine. I'm here to be Asha. This is why we came, shining ones, to be a light in a dark, mixed world till we make it light again. We make it love again. We help heal it. And to do that, we have to allow ourselves to be healed and to be love. My friends, to have a better perception, to choose a better perception, to choose peace and love over fear in the situation that we're in. And it was kind of neat. Just a few days ago, I was at the grocery store with my dad, and he was a few people back, in line from me, and just having a beautiful connection with the checker and the girl bagging, and just, you could just, some days, man, I could feel it. I am just exuding Asha, right? Just so much freaking love and just a smile, and you're beautiful. How blessed are we to be alive together in this time? And they were feeling it. And then my dad came up, and they were still glowing. And he said they were saying how, wow, that guy, it was just beautiful, beautiful interaction. What a sweet soul. And the girl bagging, yes, I felt it, And usually I don't get that feedback because my dad was back in line. He was listening to it, And that's beautiful. Where we go in and we bring Asha, we bring the love. And so here's what I want to do now. What is going on in your heart right now? Is there something you're going through, a situation, something in your life that you just need a little extra guidance, a little extra love, just someone to come stand next to you and walk through it together? I would like to try to do that for you. So please go to the comments. Tell me what you're struggling with. It can be something as simple as maybe you're out and someone said something and it's bothering you, right? It's what you don't even know for sure if it was disrespectful or aimed towards you, but it's still bothering you. Hey, it doesn't matter if it's a big thing or a little thing, right? If it's bothering you, if it's not letting you have your peace, right? We just want peace. We're not trying to rate how big your problem is, or it's not a comparison. If it's not letting you be in your peace, let's go through it. And then I'm also going to ask Sohana on your behalf for that individual situation. And then, of course, let's all just believe and love and pray for each other. Maybe come back to this video later and check the comments. And if you see reading through them and you see some new ones pop up and people just needing love, give them some encouragement. And, with a public channel like this, there could be trolls out there that will say something hurtful or mean. As soon as I come across it, I will remove it. But keep that in mind. That's not a part of the order of the Magi. That's not truth. And we're not trying to run from the world, the mixed world, or the negativity. We'll walk through that too if it happens. So don't fear. We're not going to choose fear. We're going to choose love. And if someone says something hurtful to us, we're going to love them. And it's kind of what we do here. All right, guys. I wanted to talk about the other day. I had mentioned wanting to maybe quit on this channel because we still have the Zoroastrianism channel. We have, of course, my Eminem manga, me just goofing off, having fun, being stupid. Sometimes I need that. Sometimes we're so serious. I just want to be a goofball, be ridiculous, make my kids cringe. They're dead. Just stop. I can't stop goofing off, having fun. Life is too beautiful. But I thought at the time, and I think there is still something going on because I'll see the views on a video going way up, right? And then all of a sudden they just disappear. That's something wrong. And then there'll be goose egg likes. And I know there's more of you that were like my videos, right? We have 200,000 followers now. And so with the views being taken away and no likes, I was thinking something's off with this channel. And it was really bothering me, right? Because we've put our heart and soul into this channel. I thought, you know what? We'll just go to the other channels. But something about this channel, and you guys felt it too. I saw it in the comments. Don't leave this channel, Megas. We love you. Just hang in there. And you guys were so supportive, so sweet. And then you guys, the like button seemed to be working real good on that last video. Then I'll be honest, it started to hurt my feelings. Well, was it not YouTube not letting them like it? Were they just not taking the time to give back to me and hit the like button, which kind of hurt my heart a little bit? So I had to do what I teach. I'm not here to put my eyes on me. I'm here to love you, even if you don't hit the like button, even if you hit the don't like button, the thumbs down, even if you leave a rude comment. I need to take my eyes off myself and just keep speaking Asha, speaking love, trying to shine my light the best I can, be a good example. My friends, it doesn't mean I won't get my feelings hurt sometimes. And so I was thinking about that. I go, well, maybe there's more I can do. Instead of, just giving the message, maybe have a little more personal, like we're doing now. Go to the comments and tell me what's hurting your heart and see if we can walk through it together. And then in response if you choose to, if you want to give me love and peace. Little things like hitting that like button, it means more than you realize, because right now I'm just talking to a camera. And so I'm wondering, am I getting through to anyone? Is this helping anyone? And unless I get a thumbs up, yes, Magus, and a comment, I'm getting it, I don't know. And so I'm wondering, it keeps in the back of my mind, should I be putting my life energy into something, a different avenue of getting my message of Asha out? Is YouTube the place I should be doing what we're doing here? So that's what that was all about, guys. All right, you know this. I love you so much. I'm so grateful and thankful for you. You're beautiful. Life is beautiful. In truth, Asha is, and I love, love, love you.